True. Check me out right here, yo.
Yo, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then we might as well shine together. Better now than never. Business before pleasure. Be in the fam. Who you know do it better? Yeah, right. No matter what, we tight. So if you hear something, we'll show you head right. Don't make an ass out of yourself. I'm not assuming. I'm using keeps you moving. What are you chewing? You know that I'm 2 levels above you, baby. Love me, baby. I'ma make you love me, baby. Talking crazy, ain't gonna get you nothing but choke. And that jealousy is only gonna leave you broke. So it's only thing left now is God for these cats. I'm gonna work you too hard for these cats. I'm gonna wait cause I'm too smart for these cats. While they're making up facts, I'm making up facts.
What's going on, everybody? It is me, it is SG3. Thank you for tuning in to the ReJect Rundown. In front of me, it is a man who's grouchier than Oscar the Grouch because he hasn't had his morning coffee. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Hello, family from the 216 tonight. As you can see, I'm already messing up because I'm not a morning guy. I was woken up in the morning because these jackasses wanted me to do a morning show for the first time.
It ain't our fault the fact that you had your fucking coffee.
No, to pass it down to the smoothest man, no matter what hour he's on, he can still talk and make y'all go, oh shit, it's Zach the Mac. Here's 008.
That's right. Hey, look, baby, I'm smooth in the morning. I'm smooth in the night. You know what I'm saying? I'm smoother than white on
Smoother
ice.
than
I
butter.
guess. I don't know.
Smoother
Yeah.
than butter.
No, that's my boy Reggie. That's my boy Reggie. Smooth as butter as
It is.
Reggie. He got that name. But that's right. It's your boy Zach the Mac right here. We're here at the AM hours.
Which is really rare for us.
technically, yeah, which is really rare. But we're out here. We're giving you action all times a day. Okay, guys. Thank you for listening in. This is the ReJect Rundown. We're gonna pass it off to the hostess who
knows the most.
Look. Just
Yeah,
because
the radio outlaw himself.
The papers here, so
Radio
we're gonna get ourselves
outlaw.
together,
Yeah,
but,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm cool with that. Radio Outlaw. What's up, everybody? Welcome to 216 today on the ReJect Rundown
Give me your paper.
show. Yeah, give you this one because one of them is yours. Yeah.
Zach.
All right. What's up, everybody? As always, don't forget to tune in and check us out here on 216net, Apple Music, YouTube, Facebook, and Spotify. All right. So we appreciate you guys stopping on by. We had to do this morning show because tomorrow it is Sal's, SG3's, SG2 birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday to SG2. Early birthday to SG2.
There you go.
Nice.
Yes. And thank you guys for tuning in this morning. It's going to be a nice little show, everybody. So, as always, I appreciate you for coming out by. Waking up, old man. Thank you. I can see the bags under your eyes a little bit. Do you have some coffee?
No, not at all.
Not at all?
I was trying to make coffee in 216 Studios coffee maker, but we didn't have time to make it.
Yeah.
So my cup is right there just looking at me saying, how's it going, RJ?
It's just sitting there looking at you.
Hence why I said he's grouchier than Oscar the Grouch himself.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yes, indeed. All right, well, let's get to it, man, because we got to go on the ReJect Rundown Report, everybody. The Rundown Report. Some good stuff happening. A lot of crazy stuff has been happening.
Do you want me to read like the last time?
Nah, I got it this time. You're good.
Okay.
I think at this point we
Right.
can say congratulations to Kansas City Chiefs. They won their Super Bowl victory because that happened on Sunday when we did our show last Saturday. All right, I'm not clapping. Forget you guys.
Might as well.
I mean, we all picked the Eagles. Let's say that right now. And that
That
was a setup. That's all I gotta say. WWE Elimination Chamber today at 7:00 on Peacock. Everybody, so tune in there. If you guys are some WWE fans like Tom and Tim, of course, or whatever.
Yeah.
This old man.
And that old man,
that old man came rolling home. Yeah. The Flash full trailer debut was Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
It debuted there. I saw the trailer. Fantastic.
I saw it.
Michael freaking Keaton. Oh, man.
What?
Michael
You shake me.
freaking Keaton, man.
With the yellow logo.
Okay.
Man, yes,
Old
exactly.
school.
And the
Old
close
Not
up.
just that, even the blue and gray suit that showed up.
Exactly.
Finally.
And he looks like he has a couple fight scenes.
You
Oh,
saw that?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
Couple
boy,
fights.
he looks like he's gonna be fighting pretty good.
And he's gonna show you why he's Michael freaking Keaton.
That's right. Why he's
Nice.
the only
Nice.
the Batman. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's saying. Bret Hart goes on a banner being raised for Bret Hart in Canada. What specifically for what though, old man? Because I'm not too sure what that
I
was
didn't
for.
look into it. I thought
It's a Canadian hockey team.
There you go. So
Canadian
I
hockey
guess he's
team?
a big fan of theirs, right?
They're just raising
He's
it?
been, and
Basically,
they
out of
made him
respect,
an
man, so
honorary.
just honor, honestly. Clap for
Yeah.
him.
Cool.
Clap for him.
Not bad. Yeah, congratulations.
And I know we're pretty
Bret Hart.
popular in Canada, so we love to show that Canada love.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Canadian
shout out,
fans. Appreciate it. Shout out.
Shout out Drake and them, you know what
We're
I'm
all
saying?
Bret Hart fans here.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you. All right. Director Todd Phillips shared a first image of Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn face to face with Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Looks intense. It looks like I don't know if she was already Harley Quinn in that picture. I think she's the psychiatrist still at that moment. But
Well,
it looks
here's the
intense.
thing about it is that Todd Phillips' Joker doesn't look nothing like the Joker from the comics. He
Exactly.
has his own little different suit on,
Different
different makeup.
Right.
So we don't know if that's really Harley Quinn in full form, or like SG3 just said, or this is her still coming out from being the doctor that she is.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That's
is she a doctor now in this one? Or no?
Interesting.
It could be. Yeah, exactly. It could be very interesting. Fans. What?
Go ahead. No, you
good.
good.
All right. Fans are unhappy with Rihanna's halftime performance. Everybody.
So
For a particular reason, actually, on that.
Why is
Well,
that?
Go ahead.
Why?
Go ahead, SG3.
I've from everything I've seen on social media, people love her. People love what she did.
I would.
Okay.
My understanding is I would
Personally, I
have to
didn't watch
concur.
it. I'll be honest. I didn't watch it.
Okay.
So
I concurred. I think the performance was. We found out that she was pregnant. I did not know she was pregnant.
Yeah.
At this point.
congratulations to her and
Number two.
Exactly. Congratulations.
ASAP Rocky.
and him. Yeah, him.
And shout out to ASAP Rocky and
it
them.
seemed pretty decent. At this point right now, I was okay. But as soon as I saw her little gesture that she made, I knew it was going to be very intriguing to see what would occur. But we could discuss that a little bit later because it is a topic on hand that we want to discuss. Let's talk about.
Oh,
So,
that's right. I remember that now. Okay.
all right. Let's
I
get
didn't say
into
that.
the next one at hand. Bears purchase, not Chicago Bears. Bears. The franchise themselves purchase of the 326-acre Arlington Park property is official, everybody. So those in Illinois, it's official. Bears
Not the
seem to be
Bears,
moving. Not
But
yeah.
No,
right.
so
it's the Bears, but it's not Chicago. Let's put it that way. Because Chicago wants Bears staying in Chicago,
got you.
but Bears franchise wants to move to Arlington Park
Okay.
because it's going to be a whole new stadium, bigger. It looks like a bigger platform.
It
It's
does look
gonna
kinda
be-
bigger.
so,
It looks kinda
understand, dude.
It's
They
cute.
put Soldier Field to shame.
Yeah, it's going to be intense. It's
Like
gonna be intense.
even. So this again. So Lori Lightfoot's genius ass.
Mhm.
It's funny how when they said we're trying to buy the Arlington Park race course, she sat there and said, "We don't want these Bears. These Bears go ahead and hibernate. We want Bears that are going to play all season long.
Oh,
we want
whatever.
them to bring a Super Bowl, not just from
Whatever.
1985. Blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
And then now all of a sudden, so hey guys, we got a $2.6 billion renovation to keep you guys here because we really want you guys to stay because we realize the fact that you are the ones bringing the money to the city.
Yeah, exactly.
So please stay.
Right.
And guess what the Chicago Bears are doing? They're giving her a big one.
Yeah, exactly. They are. They're really giving the two fingers, the two deuces, and saying peace out.
Actually, they're giving her 2 words.
Yeah. Suck. Sorry. Anyways, WBC will give Jake Paul a ranking in their system if he actually beats Tommy Fury.
Lord,
We'll
have
discuss that a little bit later.
Hmm.
Tetris full trailer is out. Everybody, debut. The story. Look. You understand? Tetris. We all know it's a video game, but how it occurred and how it was made. The backstory is a whole backstory I never even knew about. So Apple, it's going to be on Apple. Everybody on I think specifically on Apple TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The story's going to be there. The trailer looks very intense. It looks like a good series. I don't know if it's a series or even a movie. It might be a movie, but if it is, it's going to be one of those really, really spoken out documentary biopic movies.
It's
So
a,
it's gonna be-
oh,
Okay.
oh,
Yeah.
So it's a
I see.
okay, cool. I thought it was
movie.
like
I
Exactly.
literally thought it was someone in the bottom just like,
That's
oh my
exactly-
goodness, there's blocks falling on
Exactly. I
us.
thought it was going to be like
Well,
another
theme
Adam
song
Sandler
plays,
type
you
of
know?
situation. You know what I mean?
What is an annoying song coming from?
So very interesting. Now, talks of Mayweather versus Jose Aldo in Abu Dhabi, everybody. I'm pretty sure Mayweather can't say no to money, so he's going to want to do that.
Oh,
But-
TMT, baby. You already
Yeah,
know.
oh, yeah, exactly. Adult Swim's Toonami, everybody. If you guys are Dragon Ball Z fans, One Piece fans, and Turoko fans,
Yeah.
a super crossover
You guys heard about
special is in the works. It's already been made in Japan, if I'm not mistaken, but it has not been played here in the States. But the States will actually be airing this special on March
2 weeks.
4th. All right,
2
everybody?
weeks.
2 weeks.
So be excited. March 4th is going to have a nice little special on Adult
they
Swim.
should put that special on theaters, dude. That
I
would
think
have
so, too.
been a lot
nice
of money
animated
right
I think
there
at
for
this
people.
point, that's what they're trying to see how much it's going to generate.
First.
If it does,
Then they'll probably make a
Yeah.
animated movie. I can see that happen. That'd be pretty good. Warner Brothers Discovery, everybody. Shark Week. Rain. All right. Working on a new free streaming service besides HBO Max. All right. Warner Brothers, but also signed M. Night Shyamalan
Shyamalan.
Tony the Butcher.
to a multi-year deal.
Uh-huh.
Now that's not specifically just for DC projects or any other projects particularly.
He's directing Shark Week.
But he is going to be producing as well as directing.
He is directing Shark Week.
So it's gonna be very interesting. M. Night Shyamalan he's definitely had some hit and misses when it comes to movies and shows, but otherwise, overall, his work is well received.
Shark Week is gonna end with someone in a freaking shark,
In a shark, okay.
and then we have to wait till
Narrating
next
about
year
it.
Right,
to
exactly.
get out of the shark. I can see it happening. Oh my goodness, I'm excited.
I could probably see it. Now, DAZN is raising their yearly fee from $99.99, right? $9.99,
Basically
$99.99 to $224.99 a year. If you guys wanted the subscription on that, you're gonna be paying about $250 just for one physical year to watch all these fights.
And it starts on March 18th.
And my question is that when you pay this yearly subscription, I guess I would say my question is this:
It doesn't fully say like on the text that they came out with.
Yeah.
On the post.
okay,
Basically, all it says is that they're raising the price, basically $125. They're
Mhm.
gonna raise the price
Damn.
and then go forward from there. I feel at this point the main reason why they're trying to do it is because they have lost so much money.
I could agree with that with other
Why
fights
does-
and stuff because
why?
of streaming. Now, my thing is though is when they host fights on there, do you have to pay an additional fee like ESPN does it with ESPN Plus and UFC?
So you're paying for that whole prescription, like for all main events, all prelims, everything.
That's the thing we got to see is if you're paying
that
for
I'm
the
aware of.
whole.
I don't think so because right now,
Hmm.
like I said, right now they have the 99, but I don't think that they have like that you have to pay. It's like once it's on the zone, like all the Canelo fights
Right.
that were on the zone, or excuse me, all the Canelo fights that are on the zone.
Yeah.
You just basically get it the moment you pay that 100.
Okay. I guess that'd be a good question there. That'd be a good question.
My
to
thing
kinda
is
ask.
this,
I'm not
dude.
too
Why
sure.
don't you just do what ESPN did? Get the damn app for $10, and then anyone that wants to buy this pay-per-view,
Buy the pay-per-view.
$60, $60, $70.
Or even exactly. Right now I think it's at $79.99 some of the fights or whatever case it be,
Yeah.
depending on the fight. So
Maybe your boy John Jones, who fights in 2 weeks.
man,
is gonna-
forget that guy. Oh, you know what? John Jones is
Do you want to
John Jones has to be the luckiest UFC fighter in history ever because he got out of all the fucking
They also
trouble.
said that he's
with
going to win the
UFC.
fight in the first round. That's what he's a kid.
They're saying Francis Ngannou, this is a message to you. This is my message to you, Francis.
He said they what?
I gotta say, I was a big fan favorite of yours for a while now, but I gotta say, you suck for leaving and not giving me what I wanted to see on national television.
Hey, it's AM.
And
It's
that's-
AM. It's AM right now. It's AM. Turn it down. People
To
are still-
see,
people are still waking
to
up.
see John Jones' head get knocked off. That's all I'm saying. It was ridiculous. Anyways, Comcast Xfinity TV will no longer grant free access to Peacock.
It's
That will
starting.
officially
What?
start
Really?
June 26th of 2023.
It's starting. I told y'all it's gonna
So,
happen.
everything's
I
gonna
told
be
y'all.
all this, streaming stuff. Everyone wants a piece of the pie, more
Peacock's
money,
plug, bro.
no more COVID. Everyone's out of the norm.
$4.99 a month,
That
basically
sucks.
$5.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna finish my little series before that. happens.
There, exactly. Let's
Bro,
finish
at
what we
this point,
can.
though, it's smart because I'm telling you what they're trying to do. They're
Get
trying.
back all the money.
No, they're trying to buy WWE.
Oh yeah, you did. Now we did mention that
Yeah, we
last
did.
last
We
episode.
did. Now, update
this
on
ain't no
I Am
alleged.
Legend, everybody. Okay, I Am Legend movie was said to make a part 2.
Yeah.
They are officially going with the alternative ending from that movie, so that way they can continue with the story of Will Smith being involved. And it's said to be a big time gap from then. A lot, I guess they would say they said
Years, they said.
decades.
Oh yeah, decades.
Decades. So that means that Will Smith did not die in this film.
Right.
He will be alive,
Right.
and he is a catapult to the reason why whatever happens with the zombies or whatever.
It's a little clarification for the fans. Is there was so the I Am Legend movie,
yes,
it had two endings.
it had two
There
endings.
was one they played in the theater,
which
and then
was
if
the
you-
one that Will Smith, when all the zombies or whatever case it be came into the basement,
Mhm.
he basically risked his life with a grenade and
as someone
destroyed
say,
them.
He kamikaze.
Yeah, exactly.
He
while
kamikaze himself, yes.
while he let the girl that he found and the little boy
Yeah.
escape with the cure,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
That was what was playing in theaters.
Mhm.
On the alternative ending is at that scene, he let the little zombie girl out so that way she can go with the people that I guess the boyfriend was starting to get some
He found the
emotions-
cure.
human emotions because she
Yeah.
had the cure that
Right.
he found.
So that's
So gave it back to him and said, "Don't worry about it. I took your blood. This is gonna be it." He escapes with the girl and the boy.
Right.
They end up finding a salvation area, and that's where it ends.
That's the one they're gonna go with, though.
They're going with that one.
That's the ending that they're going with,
Yes.
and that's gonna thus continue Will Smith being alive
Exactly.
still.
Next
Yes.
comment is
We did get a comment.
You said something's annoying.
Oh, that was for the Alexis is commenting on the Peacock being charged.
okay.
Because
Yeah,
like I
that's
said,
true.
me and Lexi are big.
They want to buy WWE, girl.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about
we're
that.
big fans
So
of
that's
Peacock. So.
Now, Tyler Perry, some good news here. Some good humanitarian stuff. Tyler Perry will be donating $2.75 million for low-income homes over in Atlanta for seniors to stay in their homes.
So,
Thank you.
I have to ask. Brett Favre has no ties to this, right?
Very good question, SG3.
I'm
Say it
sorry.
again for the people in the back.
Brett Favre ain't got no ties to this, right?
No, I
Oh,
hope
okay,
not.
cool.
I really hope not. I really
Making
hope
sure
he's
that him
not.
and Brett Favre are not close.
Exactly.
Interesting.
I want Tyler Perry to be steering away from Brett Favre. Just saying. Allegedly. Now, besides that, Michael Jordan got to get his hand in the ring because he wants to be donating $10 million to make a Wish Foundation over there. So congratulations. Thank you, guys. And
Proud of
I,
wearing your shoes,
donation.
sir.
I guess in this perspective,
Proud of wearing your shoes.
that's what's up. I guess in this perspective is that this is the reason why the rich giving back to those in need and helping in the communities or even at that helping up with other human beings.
Say it one more time.
Human beings being human
Proud of wearing the
beings.
shoes.
Thunder Rosa announces
man.
that she will be part of the Spanish broadcast team for AEW while she recovers from injury. She has suffered that back injury 6 months ago, so it looks like that's what's going on. Why it's taking a lot of time. It's a back injury, so it's understandable. George Lopez under fire, everybody, for his comments on Ralph Barbosa. All right. There's a little things that happened during the during this podcast series, and we're going to be discussing that a little bit later. All right. Mattel Television gives us our first look for upcoming Barney animated reboot, everybody. So if those don't know, and those like us used to be watching Barney back in the days, especially like myself.
I never watched Barney.
Hey, man, you lie. You knew damn well you heard Barney from me playing it on TV.
Love you.
Thank you. Exactly.
Hey,
So
bust out this up right there.
exactly. I don't know
Okay.
about that.
All right.
Go on, use your Google machine and look up Barney animated reboot, and you get to see. I think it's a nice little gesture. Then when animated, kids can find it a little bit more friendly and they're watching it a little bit more. So
Yes.
be ready for a whole new wave of Barney stuff. Now I'm moving along to Reject stuff in the booth, everybody. Done with the rundown report. Thank you guys for tuning in for that.
Yeah.
Moving on to Rejects in the booth. We're going in there. First thing on the board is some boxing stuff. Now, my question to you guys is, because this is your homeboy, this your guy, this is your dude, right? You guys want him to win this fight?
He will.
If he actually wants to fight. Is Davis already setting up an excuse if we were to lose against Ryan?
No, he's setting up greatness because he's
Oh,
talking
no.
about ankle injury. He's like,
This is it. He
my
said,
ankle's hurt. I'm gonna fight Ryan
Come on,
Garcia.
man.
He's trying to
hey man,
bait. It's called bait and switch. He's trying to bait Ryan into the fight because Ryan's not taking
Oh,
it.
What if he
is
cast?
that what he's doing?
Yeah.
Ah.
Because Ryan's like,
for all the
I
fishes
don't.
out there.
I'm not gonna sign yet because there's not enough money for me.
Ah.
I don't want to fight him yet. Now he's like, oh my ankle is hurting. I don't think I could fight. I'll take him on.
Oh, look, man. All I'm hearing is a lot of excuses coming from Davis's camp, stating a lot of stuff why he's not signed, why things are not officially signed on. Okay.
Lexi said the new Barney looks sus.
Looks sus.
Finally.
What's it called? But besides that, like I said, get back onto that point. Is my thing is that already there was a little bit dispute, like we just talked about last episode about the rematch clause, because it's the matter of the only reason why the
none of them
rematch
are champion.
no reason, huh?
None of them are champion.
Who?
Ryan and Tank Davis. None of them are champion.
DR champion?
No,
Davis is not.
Really?
none of them are champion.
I thought Davis.
So it's just straight up scrap.
Oh wow, that
They
throws it
genuinely
apart.
don't like each other.
I thought
No.
Tank
They
was the
genuinely
champ.
don't like each other. They don't.
Okay, so very interesting. That kind of throws off little things here.
So it's like,
I don't know, but my thing is, I just
Ryan
find it a
Garcia's
little
talking
fishy.
to- Ryan Garcia's talking to Golden Boy and saying, "Hey guys, can you go ahead and do your magic because I kind of need more money because
Yeah.
that man's gonna knock me the fuck out."
I don't know. We shall see. Like I said, man, it's a little fishy why you be throwing out there, why your camp allows an ankle injury. I get the whole bait thing, but wouldn't you want to do the bait when you start doing media attention and start talking
if
to the
he's
gentleman?
not signing, then you need some way to get him to sign.
Oh.
If I want to fight somebody, but that guy is not fighting, and people are calling me a coward, then how are you gonna prove to them, hey, I got an ankle injury. Do you still want to fight? He's saying sign the dotted line, I'm injured. You got a better chance of beating me now.
Mhm.
In reality, he's saying, hey, your mind doesn't know. I want to fight. I'm just going to fake this injury so I can get you in the ring.
Really?
Yeah.
Notice what he did in the Super Bowl.
What'd
He
you
showed
say?
up in a wheelchair.
Who did?
Tank.
I didn't.
Are
know
you
that.
shitting me? For
Yes,
real?
sir. Yeah.
Where? At Super Bowl?
Yeah.
He showed a wheelchair?
Yeah.
Hold on, man. I gotta Google this.
Wait, was he going for Philly or was he going for Kansas City?
Just to get on Lexi's nerves. I think he was going for Philly.
What?
He was wearing the
I'm
pink
on
colors. He
Facebook
was
right
wearing
now,
Jalen
right
Hurts
now.
jersey, you know.
Did Tank Davis show
According to
up
people, he showed up
in
he showed up.
wheelchair Super Bowl? That's how you gotta Google this. Let's see what they say. Let's see what Google shows. Holy crap! Yeah, he is in the wheelchair.
Wow. His
by
ankle
far-
That's
hurt.
why SG3 does what he does
Wow.
best.
His ankle hurt that bad.
Wow,
That's what I'm saying. He's trying to bait Ryan Garcia to
What
a
a
fight.
milker! What a milker!
At this
These
point,
are
though,
udders. These are udders.
What a milker!
These are udders.
to quote American Wedding.
Man, he's saying his legs are too small. That's what he's saying. He's saying his legs are too small. He can't walk no more. But okay, all right, that's interesting. Now, man shared this little clip during our little messengers and stuff like that while we're chit chatting. That a poll was taken in Mexico stating that Miguel Cotto is Mexico's favorite Puerto Rican fighter.
And another poll was taken in Puerto Rico, and Julio Cesar Chavez is a favorite Mexican fighter in Puerto Rico.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
So Hispanic, recognize Hispanic.
Yeah.
But our thing
True
is that
recognize
it's
true.
Yeah. Otherwise, in my mind, is that is Miguel Cotto is not the only Puerto Rican boxer that was
No.
pretty famous, right?
No, you had Hector Macho Camacho, Felix
Camacho,
Trinidad.
Camacho. Yeah.
I think the reason why
I
they
don't know.
respect,
Somebody's name was pretty cool. Camacho,
I
Camacho.
think the reason why they respect Cotto more than the other guys that have been mentioned in Puerto Rico,
He's actually
Okay.
fucking
nothing against them, not just that, the fact that he took a massive beating by a guy with plaster glove, plaster in his gloves.
What you talking about? He says he never wore plaster. What you talking about?
I don't know.
What you talking about,
It's
Willis?
allegedly, but
Allegedly.
the gloves did look a little bit torn. It looked
Remember,
weird.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Proven into proven
Dodge.
guilty. Yeah, allegedly.
So it,
Yeah.
a lot of Mexicans sympathize with it because they're like, this guy went, all those rounds with him.
Mhm.
You could tell the difference between how his face looked after the fight. And we all went from, not liking Cotto to being like, dude, Cotto needs that revenge against Margarito. And he got it. And we were cheering Cotto on.
I was cheering Cotto on, dude.
Yeah. So he became a very beloved fighter because of the fact that he wanted his revenge against Margarito. He got his revenge. And he still was humble afterwards.
Okay.
The
What
best part
about
though? He did it after the Pacquiao fight.
Yeah.
what about the whole thing with Trinidad? No, isn't Trinidad a Puerto Rican fighter too as well?
Yeah.
Uh,
But the
I
thing
mean-
was though that
What's
rubbed a
up?
lot of Mexicans the wrong way was a fight against Oscar.
Yeah, Vargas.
Vargas, Oscar, all them. Yeah.
I mean, okay, he beat Vargas. Everybody would say he beat Deloya too, probably. I don't
Right.
think he did. But the thing about Vargas, the way he beat him, dude, Vargas drops him, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, Trinidad's power, knocked him down. No, the low blow after low blow after low blow.
Under the belt?
Yep.
Wow.
He hit him 3 times under the belt, and the referee didn't see it.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
Allegedly.
Now he tries to
Just
do
like-
the same shit.
Just like the NBA doesn't see
Yeah.
calls, just like the NFL
Allegedly,
doesn't throw
remember,
flags.
allegedly,
Yeah,
allegedly,
allegedly, allegedly.
Wait.
Allegedly.
There's times where NBA does see calls that are not there, but they call it for the guy anyway.
So close, so close.
Let's not go that far with that shit.
Yeah,
So close to
man.
moving
So
on.
Roy
Okay.
Jones, I might not have had my coffee, but I'm still awake. Roy Jones Jr. And here's the thing:
good.
Trinidad tried to do that shit to Roy Jones. He hit him in the low
Yeah,
blow.
right.
He does it again. Roy Jones is like, "Oh, okay, fine."
Boom! I'm gonna bust you in your
He
head.
hits him in the low blow. Referee Trinidad looks at the ref like, "Hey, he hit me." He's like, "Motherfucker, he hit him twice."
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, Roy Jones and Trinidad fought each other?
Yeah, Roy Jones kicked his ass.
Oh my lord!
Worse than what
Why
Trinidad.
didn't I see these fights? Where have
He-
these fights been in my
He
life?
beat his
It's
ass
on-
worse
by the way,
than what
it's on
Bernard.
the zone.
like,
You get a low price right now for $9.
Oh yeah, but low price is $9.99.
You can get a sponsorship
Bernard
today.
Hawkins. Bernard Hawkins took Trinidad to school.
Oh okay.
Roy Jones didn't take him to school. He whipped his ass.
Oh got it.
And low blowed him.
And low blow at
And
the
low
same
blow.
time. Now,
And-
besides on that boxing stuff, we gotta talk about Jake Paul. Your man's acting mad.
I almost walked out the studio.
Now, my
216.
question to you is:
Mhm.
does Jake Paul deserve a WBC power ranking, even if he supposedly were to beat Tommy Fury?
Because he only beat one boxer. Wow.
Okay, so that's my perspective.
No is the answer.
Because you beat one actual official boxer that's in the WBC, whatever rankings in that sense. You are considered now on the ranking level too?
I would say no. One, he doesn't deserve it. Two, because it's only one fighter. All the other fighters are, well, I don't want to say washed up.
MMA fighters,
But yes,
retired fighters,
exactly.
a basketball player.
Yes. All right,
So
exactly.
that's my
Smaller,
thing.
older, not in as well as shape.
So my question
Here she goes ready to defend her man. She said, "Leave him alone.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone."
Whatever.
Now, my question,
hop
I
in the
guess
ring
you would
with
say,
them.
is my question is that is this detriment to the boxing sport because of what the younger upcomings have to do in order to get on that rankings, in order for them to achieve championship level?
Yeah.
Isn't that a shortcut way of disrespecting the boxing sport?
I would
Let me
say
just
so.
put it one way, and the reason why he's gonna get a ranking.
Mm-hmm.
WBC sees something in him, something that that is very big for WBC, and it's a certain color, and it's the color of your can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
green?
yeah, that's
Yeah, money.
That's
Yes.
money.
Yeah,
That's
a lot of
money.
money.
Yeah,
Some
so
bullshit.
they're gonna bullshit anything they can. They're gonna probably milk him and give him like easy opponents for him to beat, just to make him like, oh, Jake Paul can't be beat. Jake Paul beats this guy. Jake Paul beats that guy. Nothing but probably like what they accused Chavez beating back in the then taxi cab drivers.
Facts.
Now we're talking about Uber drivers and probably whatever the other company drivers are. Yeah. So the truth is, does he get a ranking? Yeah. Problem is he going to fight real fighters as he
Hell
gets the ranking?
no. Not at all. Sorry, buddy.
According
Sorry
to-
to bust your bubble, but
According
no.
to us, but if he beats this fighter, he's gonna get
According to Lexi, we should leave him alone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
according to we'll leave it alone.
right because we all
We all respect him. You know what I mean? We all respect that guy. I'll put some respect on-
allegedly.
Anyways, now let's get on to some NBA topic stuff, guys. Now, we just found out, and obviously we talked about last episode, was Russell Westbrook being traded. Now, my only
That's all
perspective
you guys
question
talk
is
about.
that
Y'all called
where will
it.
he end up? Because if I'm not mistaken, during Super Bowl weekend, the Super Bowl Sunday, we're watching the football game. There was a ESPN news drop stating that he is officially retiring. Doesn't seem like it's the case, does it?
But the main reason why, though, because he was getting bought out. Because
So why not-
wherever he got traded to, they were buying him out.
Utah Jazz.
Yeah, they were buying him out. Like, we don't want you.
Right. So
Sorry.
get bought out. Go on get. Go on get. Nobody wants you.
So wait,
I'm-
you're telling the kid you don't want to see
No,
allegedly
No. I don't want to
Russell
see.
Westbrook starting point guard for Chicago
No.
Bulls. No.
If he was the Russell Westbrook
5
before he
years ago.
signed the year,
No.
5 years ago.
exactly. If he was
5
that
years
Russell
ago.
Westbrook 5 years ago, but even then, it was
Hell,
still questionable.
Even in his time with OKC, when he had Paul George and Melo,
Facts.
yeah,
You mean you don't want to see Westbrook starting point guard for the LA Clippers alongside Paul George and Kawhi Leonard?
go ahead, destroy that team.
That's
That team's
gonna
already
be
destroyed.
exactly.
Nothing?
They've
No?
already been detriment to themselves. They want to add another piece to that.
What
pie?
about the last defending would that be division champs? Oh no, they lost last year, Miami. Well,
Yeah.
2 years ago they were defending
Right.
champs for Miami alongside
Nah.
Jimmy Butler. And
I think Jimmy Butler would kick his ass out before he even gets started. Just saying. So it's my thing.
Not
The
even
four
mention the
teams
Wizards
that
right
it
now,
seems
not
like
even
the
mention the Wizards.
NBA is stating that they're intrigued that he may end up afterwards. Could be Miami, could be LA Clippers, it could be Chicago for some odd fucking reason there, and it could be the Wizards. As far as I'm
Don't
concerned,
be surprised if it's number 4.
if
sadly,
if
their little
I'm
last
really
playoff run,
Ugh.
their little last playoff run.
I am worried about this the most because it's like, listen, I think really Westbrook, what you should do personally is actually officially retire, man, because you're just going to be the 6-man player of the year. You may not even do that. You may contend for that, and you may end up losing that job. You're done. I'm sorry. Go to 3-on-3. Go to Ice Cube and say, hey, I want to play with you and the teams that you have over there.
You don't think he should at least go back to OKC? and retire?
No. I mean, he might do a one contract day.
One day contract.
Yeah,
that's
one day
it.
contract.
One-day
Don't like listen. Don't even give him that little, in the wording and say, "Hey, we will sign you, Westbrook, but
1-day contract.
you got to
never.
retire tomorrow by 5 o'clock." Just tell
Hold on, wait. The moment this contract is signed, your ass gone.
All right, you text
said-
message right now. Message, tell your agent, text message everybody saying you've retired. as an
A
OKC
one-day
guy. We
contract.
need that. We
Look,
need
you
that.
can come in, shoot the ball, and then
Hey, right before you sign, right before you write the K on Westbrook, you're gonna have to officially retire. All right.
That's so crazy.
Actually, before you even start signing your name, you
Matter
want the
of
text
fact,
message
look,
already
right.
written
Matter of
up,
fact, scratch
and
the
just
contract, send the text now. Send the text now.
I
and
just
then we'll-
signed. We're good to go. Well, then we'll let you
That's
go.
so bogus. I
So
love it.
that's
Okay.
why I'm leaving it with that. I mean,
Okay.
it's just you could tell his career is already done. I've said that already a couple years
Yeah.
ago, and it's just I'm sorry,
Again,
it's not.
I'm gonna just sit here and say, don't be surprised if Chicago.
Yeah, you know, Chicago's gonna want to try and do. It's like, come on, man.
they're going to get him.
It'll be
Sadly, they're
it'll
gonna
be the
get him.
Bulls, or like he's gonna figure out like a
Nah.
smaller couple weeks contract.
Right,
type
exactly.
shit.
No, it's gonna
For
be
the rest
of the
it's
season.
It's gonna be the Bulls because the Bulls right now, everyone's really questioning them. They're barely in the
Anyway,
playoffs.
Because they're the ones that haven't made any trades
we gotta
really
move on, man. We
either.
gotta move on, man. We gotta move on, man. Because
Okay.
this is a bullshit. I hate this guy. We gotta get to my damn list too.
This is for lecture. The next
athlete.
topic. It's for
All right,
lecture.
guys. Now get on to the NFL stuff real quick before we move on. Before I do the commercials, as always, will the Chiefs be back in the Super Bowl? Everybody,
Let Lexi answer that.
will the Chiefs be back, Lex?
No.
Are they? They come back? I'm just saying. I
Are
don't
they
know.
gonna make a two-piece?
I feel like they will.
Are they gonna be a dynasty?
I feel like it could be the dynasty. I feel like NFL chose
No.
them to be their next dynasty.
Well, Super Bowl
I-
57 MVP.
I
the
feel
rest?
like that last Super Bowl, that last
No.
few penalty calls was a bunch of bullshit. Just saying. I feel like they just, did that just because there was there was a Rocky story that they were trying to sell with the Eagles and all this kinds of crap. And then at the end of the day, you knew you had Chiefs winning it. Be right before halftime, you have, Mahomes irking off the field. Like, I can walk. My right leg.
My career's over. Oh my god.
Oh my god, coach, my life is over.
know if we're gonna
I can't win.
I don't know.
I can't win. Can you pay the ref? Just tell me. Dude.
I'm gonna just throw it to Travis. All game. Travis. That's
So,
how
yeah, I
it is.
don't
And then
know.
Juju Smith-Schuster over here saying,
Yeah.
"I'll win."
It baffles me. What-
I win.
oh man, what do you think about that? What do you think about the? You saw the football game, yes, on Sunday. What do you think about that?
I don't think they'll make it next year.
Yes.
You have to right now. NFL is gonna get a lot of fans that are gonna they're gonna lose fans because people realize how fixed the game was.
There you go.
So
I
Allegedly.
like that. I like allegedly.
allegedly, yeah,
I like
so
it.
allegedly.
Gotcha.
So now, what does the NFL do? Do you help the Chiefs go again to the next Super Bowl?
Probably.
No, you
No.
can't, because if you do, it's gonna even decrease the value of your company
That's
more.
True.
You need to let other teams go.
I hate to say it, but no.
You think they're gonna let them go to the Super Bowl again?
I mean, we've been knowing the fact that they've been scripting this shit since the Patriots.
Oh, they have.
Facts.
Just now it's
No,
been
they need to
more
let other
clear
teams
compared
like-
Social
to.
media has
We have
ruined
been-
it for all these old
At
folks.
this
Just
point, listen, we've been knowing about this shit since 2001 when the Patriots went to the Super Bowl.
facts.
And yet every single year we keep tuning into the same fucking thing. We keep watching the same damn shit get shoved down our throats. And every single year we keep protecting the same shit. And every
But
single year around September we keep
Every
saying,
single year, how many times has Tom Brady gone back to back?
That's right.
he's on twice.
Only twice.
Well, back
out
to
of
back,
all
yeah,
the
only
7
twice.
wins that
Yeah.
he's had.
How he's been in Super Bowl 10 times though.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
how many
it's like
times has he
LeBron's
gone back
been
to back?
in NBA championships 10 times, right?
Can't even. Woo!
Yeah, but
whatever.
there's a difference between LeBron and Tom Brady. Is that even though
They
LeBron,
both suck. That's
yeah,
just
even
saying.
though
That's
they
it.
both
At
got
least Tom
carried.
Brady wins. That's what I'm saying. When he ends up
At this
in
one,
there.
that's what I'm saying, dude.
Go talk.
And we still tuned in. We
That's
still
the
watch the game. We
Oh
still
yeah, we
Yeah,
will
we're
watch
still
it.
attend.
Even
People still buy
nowadays.
tickets.
Well,
People still scalp games.
Question
people still-
is too is will Andy Reid also be part of the Chiefs?
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah.
I can see.
Yeah.
Well, my thing, I can see Andy Reid going on 2 more years being the
Yeah.
coach for the Chiefs.
Well,
and
you
then
know they
move
just
on
let
to
go
the-
of their offensive coordinator.
Matt Nagy.
No, Eric Bieniemy.
Where's Matt Nagy? I thought Nagy was the
Nagy's still-
coordinator.
I thought Nagy's still on the.
I think he's
Chiefs.
just a quarterback coach, ain't he?
What a
Oh,
bitch.
damn.
What a
Now he's going to be
biatch.
upgraded to the
What
offensive
a
coordinator.
biatch.
Well-
Eric Bieniemy was the offensive coordinator that won the 2 Super Bowls with the Chiefs, but everyone's been saying the fact that Andy Reid has been blackballing him and not allowing him to go. So he just went and signed with Washington Commanders yesterday.
Oh boy. All right. Well, let's
Well,
get
Lexi Lynn answers, so we're going to answer
Yeah.
her question. Yeah, they're going to go back to the Super Bowl.
Right, let's get into sponsorship. Everybody, let you guys know to tune in over there at the Alex the Barber on Dynasty Barbershops over in Antioch. Everybody, so tune in there, get your haircuts, get your nice little fades, everything. All right, make sure y'all go in there, go on Booksy, and you'll find Alex Garcia over there at Dynasty Barbershops. Everybody, all right. Now get into real quick the ReJect Chamber. because obviously WWE Elimination Chamber is today, as we normally do our little scripts for our fantasy matchups. You would say, in a sense,
and we also do our picking too.
That's right, we do our picking. So, oh man, I'm gonna toss it to you, man. Get it rolling.
I gave you guys a pen, so you guys could write down who you guys want and who we have too.
Okay.
We're gonna go in no particular order. It doesn't matter. We're gonna start off with the main event. So we're starting off hard. We're gonna figure out who's gonna win between Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. Who do you got, SG3?
I got Roman.
So you got Roman.
Am I supposed to write this down for us?
Yeah, if you want.
I'm gonna pick Roman, dude.
Yeah, Tony has got Roman. Okay,
I'm gonna go Sammy.
I want him to. Dude, I'm not gonna deny it. Dude. Yesterday, what he did on SmackDown, his promo, it made me tear up. I'm not
Like
gonna
the
deny
promo
it,
between him and Cody Rhodes on Raw.
that one also made me tear up. Dude. But I'm not gonna deny it. Dude. I was having my cookies with my milk. And literally, I was sitting there. I was like, ole, ole, ole.
Then he was passing gas after.
Heck yeah, it was, man. I got gassy.
All right, so
Tips
next
Ahoy does
match
it to
on
you.
the list,
All
Men's
right.
United States Championship match inside the Elimination Chamber. Here are the 6 participants you could choose from: Austin Theory,
Okay.
Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano,
Wrestling.
Bronson Reed, Damian Priest, or Montez Ford. Who do you have winning the chamber match?
I'm not gonna lie. My thing is with this Elimination Chamber, seeing the names, I definitely can see 1, 2, and 6. So basically, Theory, Rollins, and Ford, even Priest being the last 4 in the ring. Just saying, and being the really head highlights. My only perspective is I think Theory is gonna take this win.
All right,
He's gonna take it back.
Theory. What about you, Streeter?
You know what, man? Only because he wore the Astro boots on Monday, I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins. Well, Seth freaking Rollins because of the boots, man.
To wrestle in those boots is amazing.
Heck, he did it. He did the stomp in the boots, man. I was like,
Lord,
oh.
jeez.
My little brother was all crazy. He was like, bro, do you see the fact that a WWE wrestler has the boots?
I'm gonna go with Theory myself.
You
I
going-
feel like Theory's gonna actually pull this one.
Oh crap.
Well, you know what? At this point, Seth Rollins says, I ain't scared, you motherfucker. So let's go.
Now we got the Women's Elimination Chamber match. 6 participants. The winner of this goes to face Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. You have Nikki Cross, Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, Natalia, Carmella, and Asuka. Asuka, as somebody could call her. All right, SG3, now your turn. Who do you got first? Who do you
Raquel.
think? Raquel? All right.
Actually, got
SG3.
Raquel.
Yeah, but I got Raquel.
You think you got Raquel? I think they're just gonna abuse her, man. Just saying. I feel like WWE is abusing her look, like just using because she's Hispanic, because she's can lift people, and because she's dating Strowman. Let's just market her at this point right now. I don't know if they really want to give her that type of win status.
You know what? Someone's
Just
scared.
saying.
Someone's scared.
Just
You're
saying.
over here wearing a green shirt.
I'm just saying. I'm wearing a gray shirt, man. What you mean?
It's green.
I'm wearing what you gave me, man.
It's green.
So,
Boom.
okay, this is gray.
It's green.
It's
Boom.
green. Hey, everybody, fans, you see this as green or gray? Just
It's
saying.
green.
Colorblind.
Boom.
Other colorblind. Just saying. Other colorblind people out there. I guess I will go with shoot. Let me go with
He's probably gonna go with Asuka.
No, actually,
Oh,
no.
wow.
No, I think Liv. I would go Liv.
Asuka just made her tab yesterday, but okay.
Yeah.
Old man.
I got Raquel.
You have Raquel too?
Yeah, there's only 3 girls in this list that I think that could actually go on against Bianca Belair, and I think it's either Raquel, Liv, or Asuka.
But yeah, they're going against Bianca Belair
Mhm.
at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
WrestleMania.
Yeah, I guess I would say it would have to be between Liv and Raquel for sure at WrestleMania. I don't think Asuka, they're really focusing on her to be in the limelight of championship level at this point, even though Triple H has a good relationship with her.
Yeah.
I think that he wants her to just be like develop her character a little bit more since she's using her New Japan character, bringing it here and develop it more in order for her to get that push.
and the fandom too.
Exactly. So I think for sure you have between Liv and Raquel. I see why you guys pick Raquel, but I feel like the safe market right now is to go with Liv just because she's been there before. And right now, Raquel, I think you still got to develop her a little bit more. I think by SummerSlam is where I can see her
the
winning
right
championship.
rank.
So
Yeah.
Tony the Kid, you got Liv.
I got Liv.
Yeah.
All right, mixed tag team match.
Mixed tag team. You got Edge and Beth Phoenix,
Yeah,
the power couple,
that's right.
versus Finn Balor
Great
and
couple.
Rhea Ripley.
Great.
Man,
The great couple. I'm sorry.
I'm going with my girl Rhea. You already know why I'm going with Rhea, man. I want to see her pin Beth Phoenix the way she needs to pin her.
Okay.
Just say.
I'm gonna go with Rhea too.
That's right.
I'm going with Finn and Rhea myself.
That's right.
I'm gonna do the same thing, Finn and Rhea.
That's right. Y'all know why y'all pick Rhea too. Y'all just timing in with the choo train. That's what it is. Yeah.
Actually, I'm
Come
doing it
on,
because-
Godfather, where you at, man? We need you to we need you to come on this and put the choo train up in here, man. I wonder why, like,
And-
and bust that dude. Like,
I could already see somebody making a meme with this moment and saying, "Turn the kid the fool."
And Bobby
Hell
Lashley
yeah.
versus Brock Lesnar. I don't know why they decided for the Chamber. It's
At
dumb,
the
but
Chamber?
yeah. Bobby versus Brock
and
at
it's
the
a
Chamber.
regular match.
Because you're gonna have a part 4.
Yeah, they're gonna probably. This is gonna end up
So
with
who we're
probably
going with?
DQ.
You guys really think Lesnar's gonna take this one, or is it still gonna be Bobby?
I'm gonna
I
go
got-
Bobby.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna go Bobby.
I'll
The
go
only, the only main reason why I'm gonna go Bobby because Brock Lesnar spends 4 to 5 hours in bed with Sable and then thinks about Bobby.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know. All right, tie-breaking questions.
Hey, but that's national television stuff, man. He actually announced that.
No,
No,
he did. He's like,
he
I think
said-
about Bobby all the time.
Wait,
He's
so
like,
all y'all got
But he
Bobby?
also said that how long he lasts in bed with Sable.
I'm in bed for 4 to 5 hours with my wife, and then I think about Bobby.
Ain't that the creepiest thing you ever heard in your life?
All right, so
yeah, I've heard creepier, but I mean, still suspect. Still suspect though. Definitely sus. Definitely sus.
Still
my, my question to you, number one question,
Yes.
first one for to break tie thing. In the men's chamber match, the guy you chose to win, whoever you chose, what number do you think he's gonna enter the chamber?
Seth Rollins is gonna come in at number 3 because he wears the boots.
Theory. If I went with theory, I think he's gonna enter in at number. I think number 5.
That'd be funny if he's a number 1.
I got Theory coming in at number 4.
I think number 1 for sure is gonna be a Rollins. I think Ford is gonna be probably number 2. And then from then on, they're gonna add those. I think Priest is gonna come in at number 3 to kind of show that he's a big dominant, big guy type of thing. Just saying.
All right, so now the same question pertains to the women's chamber match.
4.
4 for yours. Okay,
For Liv, I think she'll be at number 1.
number 1.
I'm not writing it.
And for me, I'm gonna have my girl coming in at number 2. Number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna keep your little paperwork. I'm writing down my stuff on that one.
Okay, so that's already been done.
Uh-huh.
In the Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn match, will there be interference? Now, here's a A, B, C, and A, B, and C answer, and the only thing is that you cannot choose the same answer as the other guys.
I'm
So,
going to see.
oh, okay, so SG got C. So
That's why
now
I'm
it's
wearing the
either
big shoes.
so A is because SG didn't let me say it. A is yes, Cody and the Bloodline.
Mhm.
B, yes, Jay and the Bloodline. Or C, no interference at
C.
all. So
Well,
SG3
fine,
says
I
C.
go B.
B, Jay and the Bloodline.
That's right.
All right, so I get A. All right, that's pretty much the little fun thing that we did. Now here comes our ReJect chamber match for
You
the
forgot
fans.
You forgot the most fun part. SG3 wins. Okay.
Oh yeah, we'll find
Yeah,
out soon.
we'll see.
All right, so every year we do book it ourselves pay-per-view.
That's
This
right.
year we're gonna book the chamber match. We have Zach and the Mac included in this one.
Period.
But the winner of this,
Periodo.
Tony the Kid, SG3, and Zach the Mac don't know that these winner, whoever wins this, actually has a secret opponent. Each participant in it.
Mm-hmm.
The participants for our ReJect chamber match is Sting, Big E, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Mick Foley, and Ric Flair. Starting it with SG3, who do you eliminate first out of those 6?
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair? All right. Ric Flair would have faced Ted DiBiase, so he's out. All right, Tony, Zach the Mac, you're next.
I'm gonna eliminate. I'm gonna eliminate Sting just to make Tony.
Motherfucker!
Just to make Tony.
You little bastard!
He just said to you, you don't understand.
Oh, what the hell?
I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
What?
And
right.
Sting's
Jackasses.
opponent would have been The Undertaker.
Oh, come on, Zach, what the hell?
Not even in fantasy
Why
can you
would
get
you
that
do such a
match.
thing?
would've been
Come
Not even in
on,
fantasy can you get
man.
that match.
Tony the Kid, who do you got?
Man, fuck, I don't want to play no more, man. Fuck. God damn it, Mick Foley.
Mick Foley would have
If it
faced
makes
Bray
you feel
Wyatt.
better, if it makes you, oh well, really? If it-
Man, no, I'm okay with
that's
that. I'm
okay.
all right with that. That's fine.
All right, I got Big E. Big E would have
Yeah,
faced
wow.
Scott Steiner.
Hey, that would have been nice.
Yeah, I
That
know.
would've been
that would
nice.
have been
All right, so now you're down to SG3. You're down to the winner between
the
either
fuck?
AJ Styles or Seth
That
Rollins.
is a shitty match.
Yeah, it is a shitty match. Zach, what the hell?
Whatever.
You could have
Sting.
Sting. We could have had probably Sting
Hey,
and
if you're
AJ.
more defined, if it was white face or red
Oh,
face, then we would have known.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
eliminating
man,
Seth.
Sting's half black
You're
and white.
eliminating
Okay?
Seth Rollins?
Come at me with that.
All right, so it's Seth Rollins would have faced Kenny Omega, but since HC3 picked out AJ Styles, AJ's facing HBK at WrestleMania.
Woo!
Okay, I'll take
all
that.
right, all
Yeah,
right.
I'll take that.
All right,
Right.
yeah, I'm okay with
Mic
that.
drop,
I'll take that.
You don't understand. I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers.
All right, so
I said that, bold man.
we're gonna go with the women's one.
Uh-huh.
Participants: Nia Jax,
Naya.
Jade
I say
Cargill from AEW, Beth Phoenix, Michelle McCool,
Uh-huh.
Naomi, and Sasha Banks.
All right.
Starting with Old Man RJ, I'm taking out Nia Jax.
That's
Of course you are.
I'm cool.
Mhm.
I'm cool with
Her opponent would have been Doudrop.
it. Yeah. What is mine next?
Zach Demek.
I don't. Who do you guys? I don't know. Let's take out. Do we like Beth? Let's take out Beth Phoenix.
All right, so Beth
right.
Phoenix would have faced off against Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, that's fine. I
Yeah,
got it.
All right.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Tony Kid, who's number 4.
All right, Tony Kid picking number 4 is gonna go out. I think I'm gonna take out Sasha.
Sasha
Oh.
Banks would have faced Trish Stratus.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's fine.
We're okay with that.
I
SG3,
think
you
Sasha's
got
better
either
off against
Michelle,
Lita.
Jade Cargill, or Naomi.
Michelle.
Michelle?
Jeff.
Michelle would have faced Charlotte.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's good.
That's a good fantasy matchup though.
Mhm.
Not gonna lie, if they do that this year for Hall of Fame type of stuff, oh no, she can't because she's facing Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
No, that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
it'll be a
we'll
botch.
all
It'll be a
right.
botch all over. It'll be a botch all over. Yeah, okay, I got it.
Yeah, stay
What's
So
that?
now,
I'm
oh
gonna
man,
have
between Noemi and Jade, huh?
Yep.
What you got?
Jade is badass though.
She's
So
undefeated.
that's why I gotta go with Jade, because if Jade wins, she's facing China at WrestleMania.
Oh, come on, man. What do I see that? Are you picking her to go do that match?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Got me all discombobulated stuff. Oh, you're worried like you jackass. Why
He
you not
literally
picking
had a
that
heart
match?
attack right on
So
screen.
you're taking out Noemi. Okay, good.
Yep.
Who was Naomi going to face?
Naomi would have faced Lita.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
see,
see.
Lita would have been better off match against Sasha.
So we
Yeah.
got Jade against China at Mania.
Yeah, fantasy matchup, everybody.
And we got
Fantasy matchup
AJ
for all
Styles.
the books tomorrow. WrestleMania, that would be a badass fantasy matchup. China versus fucking Jade.
And
By the
then,
way,
and then
that's
AJ
nice.
Styles versus HBK.
Fucking HBK. God,
that.
fucking shit.
Yeah, I already
that's
And
all
then
right.
don't
Alright,
forget
alright.
our Rumble, our main events. Is Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
And I forgot who we picked for the woman.
Joe.
Joe.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Joe.
Also, at this point, though, may China rest in paradise.
That's true.
Mhm.
That's right.
R.I.P.
All right, everybody, we'll get back into. Let's talk about it because we had a little discussion last week, a little bit topics on hand. And I think there's a few more that we need to discuss over at the end. Okay, first thing on the board is Rihanna's crotch smelling stirs the trouble. Everybody,
What
if
the
you
hell
guys
did you just say?
Yeah.
so if you didn't know, now
Uh-huh.
you know. Okay.
Okay.
During
As Biggie
Rihanna's,
said.
yeah. and
Uh-huh.
If you don't know, now you know. Now,
Okay.
Rihanna's performance at the Super Bowl, everybody,
Mhm.
had everybody in the bind, not because of what she did, how well she moved, or whatever the case to be. We all understood that she was pregnant. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But in the middle of that performance, she was in front of the camera, grabbing her crotch, putting it up to her face, smell it, says, I like it, and then walks away.
I didn't know this.
You didn't even see it, did you? No, you didn't. I was paying attention to all that.
Wow.
Now,
Okay,
that
interesting.
particular gesture got a lot of fans, okay, on the media, probably more likely mothers and, probably pops or whatever case to be, saying that it was inappropriate to do it during the Super Bowl performance.
Mhm.
Now, my question is, don't you think NFL told Rihanna the do's and don'ts, what to do on the stage at Super Bowl?
Did
Don't
they
you think-
tell Justin Timberlake to show off Janet Jackson's titty?
That's a very
Point
good
taken. Point
Very
taken.
good point. Very good point.
Very good point.
Oh,
So
okay.
my
I
thing
got
is that so my question is that did the Super Bowl really even care?
My question is, how is Dr. Dre's performance more clean than Rihanna?
Oh, that's another thing too.
Well, I'm sure that they obviously told her to add some. What's the word I want to
Some
say?
spice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
spice.
There you go.
Hey,
Spice.
look, I saw it and I thought we were gonna play Super Smash Brothers.
Mhm.
I didn't felt the announcer say incoming Rihanna, and then like Bowser versus like Pikachu versus all them some goods.
Right.
Speaking of Pikachu, haha.
Right.
So
Ah,
you get this
yeah.
at Old Navy. So
Right.
man,
I mean,
That
it
is
was
wild though.
it's I guess my thing is why should fans I guess from my perspective of it, seeing it and why everybody's getting all a hissy fit about it is so fucking what? I'm sorry. Who cares at this point right now?
It brought in
really
numbers.
cares?
It brought in numbers.
No,
So
hell, she had more numbers in the Super Bowl itself.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. So another thing is too is that hey, don't you play this music at home? Don't you listen to this over there?
yeah, right.
Why do you have the right, the authority to sit there and gripe about it now? It's on live TV. Yes, it happened during Super Bowl Sunday. Whatever.
But how come no one said anything about Joel Embiid doing the crotch chop?
That's another thing too. What's the point? What's the point right now? You're gonna
All the NBA
There's-
did was find him, and then Triple H said, "Dude, don't worry about it. You do it again. I got you. You can go ahead and just sign over here because it's fun over here."
right, and it's like you are okay to Cardi B playing. If I'm not saying, did she do a Super Bowl performance 2 years ago? Or something
No,
like
she did. I think it was on MTV Music Awards.
that? There you go.
Trust me, Cardi.
Okay, those are
nowhere
fine.
Close to Super Bowl.
Yeah, those are good. You know, all that type of stuff is okay right
Yeah.
now, this moment. But this whole little crotch grab coming from
I
a
think
pregnant
because
woman.
Super Bowl is watched within the entire family,
Yeah.
kids, and
Most
I
of
mean,
the time,
if you're
so,
trying
yeah.
to do a family show, that's inappropriate for family as it is.
Mhm.
But go ahead, I want to hear.
You go. You
No,
finish?
because I lost track when you pointed and looked at me.
You
I was
throw 'em
gonna
off guard.
sit here and say, so what about the NBA game? Isn't that supposed to be a family game? Aren't the kids
Mhm.
watching a 7-foot
Yeah.
monster literally go?
But they've been watching
Yeah.
WWE for such a long time too. So
A 7-year-old has been watching WWE.
yeah,
But I mean, NFL is supposed to be like
5-year-old.
America's sport and whatnot, so a lot more people are gonna watch. They say that it's
And
more numbers for the NFL. Isn't
I'm
it?
always gonna pinpoint one thing. I'm sorry, Zach.
No, you got
When not just that. When what's her name? When Shakira and J-Lo went on the stage,
okay.
they complained about them being on stage.
Mhm.
She said,
Dre and them, when they were on the stage, they didn't do nothing wrong, but people complained about Dre and them being on stage.
They didn't complain about Eminem though.
They didn't complain about Snoop Dogg
So-
smoking last blunt on stage. I mean,
Oh,
Snoop
know.
Dogg showed up in Crip colors, bro.
yeah, it was Crip walking on stage of the NFL.
That's what I said. They got mad because of a.
I guess
All it is.
And at that
Yeah.
too, I would say female wise, it's like you know for a fact, Rihanna carries a lot of weight. She was just with Disney a while ago doing their song for Black Panther 2, got a lot of hype for it, and all
It's
of
a
a
nice
sudden,
song, by the way. It's
you
a
know,
great song.
it's a great song. I love the song, and all of a sudden she's on Super Bowl, Super Bowl performance, halftime show. She's having a baby, and then all of a sudden she does this little gesture, whatever case to be, and you get mad because why?
but
You
other
know her
question,
history. You know her videos even prior to that. You know what she was doing.
Very
Work,
provocative.
all those other songs that she's done.
She has a song about chains and whips. Exactly.
But my
She has a
second,
song
my,
called "Sex with
my,
Me" is amazing.
Here's my comment. Here's my question to y'all
where these are
is,
coming from. So why are you upset?
oh, here's my question to y'all though. When Jackson and Timberlake did the thing, their spot, right away, how quick did the camera get off what happened there?
Not too quick.
Nah, never.
I'm telling you right
I
now,
saw
it
whole
did not
titty.
move 1
Oh.
inch. That camera was
It's
dead
zoomed in, if
shot.
I'm not mistaken.
Thank you. Yes.
I'm not mistaken.
If you were watching that performance like I was at that time, they zoomed in on her fucking nipple. They showed it even worse.
The guy in the
They
skybox was like, "Oh, titty."
Snaps.
And like-
Oh, titties. Oh, snap. She got a piercing on that? Hold up. Zoom in. What kind of piercing? Where can I buy that at? Oh, it says
So
engraved.
it was like, "Oh
It even-
yeah."
We
State
even
Farm
got to see
commercial.
what it was engraved on the damn piercing,
They
okay?
actually had
That's how
pictures.
close.
They actually had pictures of it, and they actually showed that it was like you were up close and personal to this thing.
Yeah,
But to get to the seriousness of it, though, that for a long time was a big controversy. Was this scripted
They even
or
did
was
a-
it not?
I think they're doing a Hulu documentary special on it too as well to figure out what occurred.
Oh
But it's
my
like
God.
you know for a fact that shit was scripted. I'm
Right.
sorry, that was scripted. The reason why I say it was scripted because if I'm not mistaken, at that time period, Michael Jackson was under scrutiny with some other allegation of another child molestation, or if not, I think it had occurred the same time he had issues with his kids.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
same dynamic, same time frame that was happening. The Super Bowl goes on. So what can we do to stir our attention away from Michael? Sorry, Janet, you're gonna have to show your titty on live television.
And she's like, "I can." do
Okay,
one
just as
titty.
long as one.
All right, I got two. I can donate one. No, I'm just playing.
So and at that too, you show the picture. You see the picture. Both of them are like looking down.
Yeah.
You got Justin
Even
Timberlake like
shocked,
this.
like He's
Like that's the.
and he goes across the chest.
He
doesn't
go-
he? He
yeah, he goes across, rips it off personally, and then looks at it like that's what I'm talking
And
about.
even Janet was like, "I just thought
Yeah,
that was-"
exactly. Janet's like, yeah, that's mine.
So
It's like that's what the
yeah.
picture is. That's what
And then-
occurred.
Same thing happens with Rihanna. Rihanna does the crutch thing and does her old gesture.
Yeah.
The camera never moved. The
No,
camera
the
stayed where
camera
it's
was
at.
up close and personal at that time.
So why are we mad at Rihanna
thank you.
and not mad at the cameraman for
Right.
not moving at the right time?
Right. Because you know for a fact the media gets it like real quickly compared to what it shows on live television. There is a delay that comes on the television from there. So it's like, you know, for a fact what you're doing to give you that real quick glance and be like, okay, we can time it correctly just so it can be real second and we got to move away from it.
Mhm.
I can tell you why. Because she's a performer. The camera's supposed to be on her.
All the time.
So at this point, she basically did it. And I mean, I hate to say it, but I know many women that do it.
Mm-hmm.
So why is it okay for other women to do it? Heck, in the car, at home, in the
Oh my
public,
God,
in the
just
car,
just
she-
long-
in the bathroom, anywhere. But yet,
there's-
Rihanna does like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. She
Yeah,
did it.
thank you.
She did what we all been doing for years. Oh
Right.
my goodness.
As my thing is, as long as you don't shake my hand afterwards, that's all I ask. Just don't shake my hand. Wash your hands
Face
before you
bump,
do.
homie.
Yeah, exactly.
Face
elbow
bump.
bump, elbow bump, elbow bump, elbow bump.
Face
Just go
bump.
ahead.
Ha, ha, let's go.
Stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I get to the points and stuff like that. So that's a good talking point, everybody. We got to jump into the next one because it hits home a little bit here. It hits home. Hispanic community, everybody, is requesting George Lopez to apologize to upcoming comedian Ralph Barbosa publicly. All right. Now, I did not know this, but I did see a YouTube video because Ralph Barbosa addresses this issue on Andrew Schultz's little show that he does. Okay.
Mhm.
Says that George called him personally right after the incident and apologized. Supposedly. But I take Ralph's, allegedly, saying it like, that was cool. He calls me up. I didn't realize it was him at first. I kind of got starstruck and I was like, okay, cool. George apologized and said, hey man, my bad. I didn't mean to totally disrespect you on this part or whatever case it be. And if you see the show, I was just shooting the breeze with, the other comedians on there. And, it's just the way I was brought into the industry.
By
So-
Sandra Bullock.
Huh?
George Lopez was brought in by Sandra Bullock.
That whole George Lopez TV show was produced by her the whole time frame.
Yeah. So they're asking, I think the thing was they were asking George Lopez about this new comedian.
Correct. Yeah. So let's get into what he said. Everybody, if you guys did not hear it, this is what occurred. So George Lopez has his own podcast show. He has two other comedians that he talks with, and it's on the show. And one of the comedians was asking him and addressing that, hey, we as Hispanics that basically are successful in this comedy industry need to help those another. Like we've seen it with other comedians do the same thing with other opening doors for other people, developing scenarios to bring up our Latin community. So let's do so. George, on the hand, at that time frame was like, listen, I've done enough. I've done my dirty work. The same comedian that can do it, but they have to do it. They have to go through the struggle. I'm not going to sit here and give a free handout and say, hey, come on board my show type of thing. You got to go to knit and grind in order to get that successfulness like I did, right? So from then, he asks him, well, what about Ralph Barbosa? Those, he's really good, blah, blah, blah. George Lopez, and I quote, this is what he said, on quote, it's on video. You can hear this part. No one know who that motherfucker is, so why say his name? Okay?
Sorry, but that's my boy George.
That's what George Lopez says. Don't nobody know that motherfucker is, so why say his name on the show? He goes and looks over at another person that's off camera and says, hey, we know that guy? No? He giggles, whatever, with his sunglasses on, blah, 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 and gets into it. Like, no, fuck that, whatever kind of shit like that. Like, totally, I guess you would say disrespectful. If you would have heard that, like, let's say, for instance, if it was any of us, hearing that on live camera, talking about us, the intent out of it, of the respectness, is like, oh, okay.
I would have had a chip on my shoulder.
Wow.
I would have had a chip.
At this point, you know what?
Wow.
Actually, it's kind of funny because at this point, I would have done what George did in one of his stand-ups.
Mhm.
George was talking about who's Eric
Estrada.
Eric
Estrada.
Estrada, yeah,
Mhm.
Right.
where he said, "Who knew that there was going to be a young boy who's gonna stand on stage with the mic, and I'm gonna sit here and say FTP.
Fuck
Right.
that.
That's right.
At this point, you know what? Chip on my shoulder. Yeah, cool. You don't
Mhm.
know me, but guess what? Mother,
That's what
As
Ralph
Bert-
said.
to quote Bernie Mac, and I'll say it again, and I'm proud to say it.
Mhm.
You don't understand. You don't scare me, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure the fact that you know my motherfucking name.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
agree. Totally agree.
I sent y'all a clip of him.
Yes.
Of Ralph Barbosa's comedy. I sent y'all
Yeah.
a clip on.
No, I've been watching him even before this whole
Yeah,
stuff. Went
I didn't
down.
even know who he was.
Yeah,
I'm
he-
gonna admit it. I didn't know who he was.
Mhm.
I'm not that big on comedy though. I
Mhm.
don't watch comedy skits until somebody introduces somebody
Correct.
to me.
Mundo.
So I'm not gonna say, "Oh, who is it?" No, I actually don't know until I watch his skits, and I was cracking up. That's why I sent it to y'all. Like,
Mhm.
this is who this guy is.
Right.
So, in my books, man, George Lopez said something about Eric Estrada when George Lopez was in Super. He saw Eric Estrada. He went up to him. Eric didn't
acknowledge him at all.
didn't
Mhm.
acknowledge him. George had this whole thing about beef with Eric for that reason.
Exactly.
Now here's this fucker saying the same thing Eric Estrada did to him. It's like, you're not realizing what you're doing yourself, right? You're not looking at Eric Estrada. You're not becoming the new Eric Estrada in our time
Right.
with the way that you just treated this new kid.
Exactly.
Excuse me. And for everyone that wants to know what that is, that's actually coming from America's Mexican George Lopez stand-up. I'm just letting you guys know.
Yeah. So am
And
I?
that's not
You
allegedly.
got some more to comment? Go
But here's the thing, though. We talk about George Lopez. He got his fame by Sandra Bullock, who spotted him, brought him up.
Facts.
This isn't a hit at George Lopez. I'm Mexican American. I was born here, but
Mhm.
my family is Mexican. Our problem is not just George Lopez.
Right.
I'm gonna go after my own community, even though I love y'all, but I'm gonna have to say some shit right now that is very deep to me, and I love y'all. As a Mexican, we're supposed to help our motherfuckers out.
Agreed.
No matter, I don't give a shit if you're at the top or if you're just coming up.
Mhm.
Right now, as a Mexican, it's time for you to look at your fellow brother and help his ass, because we are the only thing that we have for ourselves to grow.
Mhm.
Or our sister, yeah. We are the only ones that can help ourselves grow.
Mhm.
There's no shit about, hey, you know what? You gotta scrape your own meat, your own plate, because that's how we do it. No. We grew up going to church, going to all those, and even at the
Yes.
church, we learned, hey, you gotta take your shirt off for your fellow friend.
Mhm.
So why are we always trying to find a way to make sure this guy doesn't come up?
That's a good
Mhm.
point.
Why are we
Agreed.
trying to keep everybody down? As a Latin community, we're
Mhm.
supposed to help everyone up. That's how we grow.
Right.
We're staying quiet so long, man.
Yeah.
Time for y'all to fucking grow up and help others grow too.
I think I agree with you on that part. I agree with you on that, old man. I feel like the Hispanic community is, we understand. Yes, our community is hard workers. Our parents, our great grandparents, and our great grandparents after that, and the whole line is always been built with hard work. We get it. Tough love, hard work gives you success. That's been I feel like the mental state all this time frame. But the problem is that we also need to evolve with the current times. So that means we got to get out of that shell and out of that mental state of tough love is going to cure all, because you're going to be successful at the end of the time. That's what George Lopez is. I think his mindset's been, and at this point, even for himself, tough love. He's going to be successful. I'm going to show him tough love now. So when he does come up, he's going to be like me and say, because of what he said, that's why I'm here where I'm at, and fuck him, blah, blah, blah. And you're at the top already. And it feels like George is going to take some type of cherish to that, because it's like, if I didn't say what I said, then Ralph wouldn't have gone where he's gone. And the whole thing would have gone that way. But the problem is it's just the negativity that surrounds that. It can go sideways in a real instant. So you cannot just keep motivating based off of that. Find different ways to motivate for us to be together. That's exactly
Build a brand like
that's
Dr.
exactly
Dre.
what this whole fucking shit has been about. It's for us coming together. Let's make some fucking shit happen. Let's work and let's keep fucking busting it out together, not separately, but together as
Hand
one.
drop, walk away.
All right, everybody. We got to walk away. We got to end the show there. We appreciate all you guys. For those who are tuning in, we love y'all. And like I said, hard fucking work gives you good stuff, but make sure you guys work together.
Yeah.
All right? Love all y'all. Be good.
Peace.